Welcome back, everyone, to Guardian of Bree, where I have arrived in Bree itself, and I need to deliver a message to Second Watcher Heatstraw here.
What can I do for you?
You bring word from the Watchers in Staddle? Very good, very good. I'll take a look at this report, if you please. Ah, you bring good tidings. Goblins were a most unexpected threat, but it seems that you dealt with them most expediently. And a good thing, too. My men are spread too thinly to defend against all the dangers that have been rising up lately. Yeah, my thanks again. Perhaps you'll find work here in Bree as well. Well, there seems to be no lack of things needing to be done, and speaking of which, I believe I need to speak with Strider.
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwolds camp. But not all is as it seems.
Are we safe here, Aragorn? Well, that's a good question. We've got Lenglin and Torthon here.
There is evil afoot.
Can you feel the chill in the air? It is no natural cold, but the chill of fear and of evil. I doubt not that Amdir is here, but there is a greater evil as well. We should split our strength, because that's what you always do, right? For the good of Middle-earth, none can be allowed to escape. Lenglin and I will look for another way inside, while you and Torzan search for Amdir. We must be quick now, before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breeland. Amdir could be anywhere. What makes you sure that he's here? Well, it's time for us to act and find out, right? Yep. Okay. Now, Torthan, take Pineguard with you and head into the gate. Lenglin and I will look for another entrance and press our attack. Yes, sir. Okay. Good. Now, let's see how this goes. I was here earlier today, so maybe a few people are... Oh, that's right. I came out a little bit too early, didn't I? Yes. I'm supposed to talk to him.
Are you ready?
Come with me. It's time to deal with Amdir and these brigands. Right. Let us go. We must find Amdir. Yeah, wait. Someone is coming. Let's find out who it is. Alright. There's one way to find out. Oh. Alright, let's head on inside. And... Ooh. Alright. And... Completed! Brigand Slayer. That's how many brigands I've slain. Alright. New deed. Slayer of Breeland. Oh, wonderful. How far am I going to get along on that particular deed? No idea. Oops. Looks like I caught the attention of this one. I'm going to have to fix my bar here. Fine. I'm followed by a turtle now. Yeah. There you go. And... whack. And your turn. There you go. You know, I'm going to have to do the turtle quest now. That one where you go all over the place. Collecting turtles until you... well... you know what I mean when I get to it. And that way, if there's anyone here who hasn't done that quest before, I won't have any spoilers for when I actually do it, right? There you go. If you need rest, now is a good time to steal your nerve. Alright, fine. I'll take a moment to steal my nerve and to fix my bars. There you go. That's much better. I'm ready now.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
down there in the northern corner of the camp. The source of the Blackwolves' fear is there. Come! Let us see about this gate. I guess they closed it after my little appointment with them earlier today. Yes, there we go. And okay, I can't see where I'm targeting, and it's all the tall grass. That's right. I do. If I'm facing more than one foe, it might be a good idea to use the multi-target. I moved the area attacks over to there. Ah, your obligation is finished. What do you want with me? I know nothing. Now I will deal with you, Ranger. Oh. What skill? Pharaoh Whites? Oh boy, that was dreadful. Yeah. Well, that takes care of the first white, and is that it for the rats? Yes, it for the rats. I fear that the foul dwarf is not the only evil here. The greatest of evils may be behind this gate. Rest now, for we will need our strength ahead. Alright, there you go. Oh, that's just a turtle. I'm so jittery.
Stay a moment.
Who was that dwarf, and what power has he to command whites? That the Blackwolves were in terror of that creature is for certain, but I still sense something greater still in these ruins. And what about Omdir? Yeah, what about Omdir? Don't lose your nerve. Alright. I'll keep track of all of my nerves. Keep track of every single one of them. And considering that these things are going to make me a nervous wreck, I guess I suppose I'll be having lots frayed all over the... Oh my goodness gracious. Omdir is now a servant of the Eye. Now Omdir take on the robes of the Kargu, the Forsworn. My lords, the Rangers approach. The fools are too late. Omdir's change is complete. Come, my brethren, we must leave. Now is not the time for such a fight. Uh-huh. Back, back, foul fiends! Okay. Oh, yes, of course. Why didn't I think about using that before? Really? I should use that last fight against that white. The retaliation is there for a reason. Because it's strong, it's powerful, it's useful. It's my best attack. So long, Omdir.
It's a sorry day.
It is a day both of dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Omdir, but a relief that we should now let him know peace. I will lead you back to Strider. I will return to camp. Alright, let's go. I hope that was reasonably successful.
Alas for Umdir.
It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Omdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people will remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Bree land at such a time. There are events in motion which could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you're able and willing, I may have another task for you. Oh, and what is this? Oh, actually, I guess suppose I should choose a medium, light, nothing for heavies, right? Well, not particularly. Well, this is actually an upgrade despite the fact that it is only medium.
I have a task for you.
I'm curious to know who that dwarf you encountered at the Blackwolds camp was. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by evil. Why this one would serve the enemy I cannot say. Worse yet is the appearance of the Nazgul. I must get watch the east road, and I'm expecting some travelers, and now fear that they may be in danger. Would you travel the comb and speak with a constable named Yes, yes, I know Underhill. Okay, well, after you've done talking to him, return here with your report. If perchance I am not here, assume the worst. Right, so we go back to the Blackwolds hideout. Wonderful. Hello, Underhill. I've been asked to make a more thorough investigation of the old Blackwold hideout. I was wondering if you could help me with it.
Oh, good day.
The Blackwolds have been broken and scattered, you said? Well, that's good news for Combe, isn't it? So, you want to look at Skunkwold's old hideout again? Well, now, I'm not sure about that. It's not a safe place, I hear. Yes, that's why I want to investigate it.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Well, I suppose you're right. I should make sure that Blackwolves aren't hiding in that cave of their own again, mustering their strength, but I'll need your help, right? You will travel with me to Skunkwold's old cave? Of course I will. We'll do it together.
Amdir's defeat shattered the back of the Blackwolds, but pieces of the mystery remain unsolved.
Unsolved. Ooh, what do you say about that?
Goodness.
This place is quite a tomb. I wish we could just say, oh, it's peaceful and leave, but I suppose we need to do a better job than that. All right, no use putting off what must be done. Come along, and make sure that you have your blade at the ready, in case we run into trouble. Well, I'll smash him with a mace, but I do get your meaning. Careful now, friend. All manner of things could be living down here now. Well, I don't think it was that long ago. Oh, Knickerbrickers. Maybe it was all that long ago. There you go. And you. Oh. Aha! I get the reaction just as it goes away. Hold a moment. I have the key right. Where did you get the keys from? Oh, well, there you go. And you. Maybe I should have picked up the key from Skunkwood when I was facing him last time. There we go. I guess I will have to go back just in case Underhill is... Oh. I was almost afraid that he might have been delayed by another pack of... Oh, more Knickerbrickers. Oh. Whee! There you go. Ah, yes. I agree with that, Turtle. I agree with it. Now, I think he's... Yeah, I know it's a nasty business. Yeah, yes. Let's press on, Underhill. Let's press on. Oh, I guess it's time for this loop over here. And there we go. Yeah. Now that's the way to do it. And now, done. What horrid creatures! Yeah, they're nasty. Fool! You should choose your friends more carefully. Yeah, okay. This is your last chance. Swear fealty to Ungmar. Never! Then die! Ah! My lord! Intruders! What? Oh, deal with them! Okay, deal with them. How if I deal with you instead? Gorgrim and that crazy debuff he puts on you. Ouch. Whee! I should have known that was level lag. And
Can't you leave me to my misery?
you could have come in a moment earlier, could you? Like, before the dwarf struck me through, maybe? Oh well, suppose that's just the way it is. First it was that Eoghan saying that if we pledged Angmar, we'd be made rich. Well, when that all fell apart, a few of us decided that we didn't want anything to do with Angmar anymore. We started talking to some of my new fellows, men who came up from the south. An ugly bunch they were, but at least they didn't seem likely to go raising fell spirits or some such. Seems though Angmar didn't like the prospect of us leaving them. That dwarf came along, and you see how that ended. Now, I suppose the Blackwolds are at their end. Yeah. Oh well, I guess that was Gunkwold's successor. He didn't succeed very long. I've no idea how they escaped this place. We'll never follow them now.
Just a moment.
Well, it seems that strange dwarf escaped. How he got out of here is a mystery to me. And from what you said of the brigand's tale, the dwarf was the one who should have been worried about, not the Blackwolds. Well, I suppose the Blackwolds are truly broken now, but for some reason I still don't feel safe. Well, there's not much more that we can do now. You'd best take the tidings back to your ranger friend in Bree. Right. Back to Strider. I hope we don't have to worry about them any longer.
Good day.
Good show indeed. You sure showed those Blackwolds rascals what for? Right. And does that mean that we get something useful here? Medium, light, and a hammer. Yeah. Constable's hammer. That sounds most appropriate for me.
Might I have a word with you?
Oh, good day to you. What are you still doing here? Those Blackwolds are gone and likely for good. That strange dwarf might still be around though, but I'll wager he went on to somewhere a bit more interesting. You should take the news to your friend Strider in Breetown. If he sent you out here, he likely wants to know what we found. He'll probably be at the Prancing Pony. Yes, I suppose he would. Of course, I cannot resist an item called the Constable's Hammer. So, despite what I was doing earlier, I think that I am going to use that appearance rather than using a cosmetic weapon appearance. Actually, just get rid of that completely. So that I am using a Constable's Hammer from now on. It looks like I've also received a letter. Our lives defend those of the folk we swear to protect, and when raised to great anger, we are able to call upon the great reserves of strength and courage. I ask that you return to me, as there is something that needs doing. I have attached further information, collect it, and return to me. I don't know what he means by return. I don't think I've met Trolley yet. Of course, that, I presume, gives me the quest to bring the letter to Trolley in Bree. Word has reached me that there are people in need. Of course, yes, I'm sure there are.
We must move quickly.
You have returned, and just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings that you have brought me will be of great use to the men here in Breeland, but there is a more immediate threat that we must deal with now. While you were away, those same Nazgul that you saw with Amdir attacked the pony. They were in search of the travelers that I had been waiting for, 4 hobbits of the Shire. I can't tell you why they had such an interest in my companions, but I'll tell you this, that I will have need of your help again. Uh-huh, yeah?
I need your aid.
Yes, well, both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul. Their true number is... There are more of them? Yes, before you can take these charges beyond Bree, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak with Langland? I sent him to Buckland to watch over the particular hobbit. The name of Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path and are now here under my protection. Still, Langland may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. His camps are up in the rise just to the north of Buckland Gate and may have seen something that will aid you. You must hurry. I can't afford to delay here overly long. Right. Well, I've got my trainer saying that I have a level 15 quest, and I got Strider telling me that I can't delay. Sigh. As it is daytime now, and I know those Black Riders don't like to be about during the daytime, I am going to speak with the trainer first. And that's what I'll do in the next episode of Guardian of Bree.